Hi there, Leigh Farnell here, and thanks for listening to Leading Your Best Life. Now, today we're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about specifically the power of questions and time zones. And I'm going to give you some of the science based on NLP and some other tools. Too many people stuff this up and wonder why they don't get the sale. You get this one part right and you will make more sales and have way happier customers. And even better, you'll actually end up increasing your average dollar sale as well. Stay tuned. Here we go. Well, right now what I'm going to do is share with you what I call strategic questioning. Strategic questioning. Now, a whole lot of people don't do this, aren't trained in it. As we say, drills increase skills. They're not trained in the power of not only eliciting information, but eliciting a buying state. Now, we have a tool we call POMVIC, P-O-M-V-I-C. It's a whole system in the blue zone, which is in our CZ6 color zone selling system. The blue zone is the need discovery zone. Not only is it the need discovery zone, it is the buying state facilitation zone. That is where you're getting the buyer into a buying state. Now let's just go through this one powerful concept. It's called past-based pacing questions. In fact, it's not only past, but we're talking about past, current and future. Now in POMVIC, we have a system where we actually, in the first instance, ask what is the present situation. In fact, what you're looking to do is not only get the present situation, but then at some point you also want to find out what they've done in the past in regard to this problem. It could be, I've got a problem with people, I've got a problem with recruiting, I've got a problem with production, I've got a problem with our marketing, I've got a problem with our sales, I've got a problem with us closing sales, I've got a problem with customer service, I've got a problem with presentation skills. Whatever it happens to be, get them talking about the problem. Now, when we talk about past-based questions, we talk about what have you done in the past? Have you had this problem in the past? How long has this problem been going on for? What impact has that had on the business? How important is it to you to actually solve this problem? So if we had a solution for you to solve that and you could see it presented great return on investment, would you go ahead with it? If we could present you with a 10-to-1 return, you invest $1 with us and we give you 10 back in gross profit, would you go ahead with it? Now, these are questions, but they're also questions that not only elicit a response, they elicit information, they also facilitate the buyer moving down the buying pathway. So you want to be asking past-based questions. How long have they had this problem? What have they done about it in the past? What worked? What didn't work? What you're looking to do there is elicit buying criteria. What got them to do something in the past? What triggered them to do something in the past? And when you're getting that information, you're also re-triggering those feelings and that experience in the prospect. Not only that, you want to find out what worked in the past and what didn't work in the past, so that you can make sure whatever didn't work in the past, you make sure you don't make that mistake and you cover that base off on the chessboard. You ask current questions. What's going on right now? How important is it for you to fix it? Tell me more about that problem. What do you think has led to this problem? Give an example of how this problem is actually affecting the business. What are the consequences of that? Again, we talk about VIC. What's the value of solving it? What's the impact of solving it? What's also the consequence of not taking action? So if you do nothing for another 6 months, what's it going to cost you? In other words, you're getting people to imagine. Now, in NLP, we say, 1, a question opens a loop in the mind of the customer, or anyone really. The question opens a loop, and the mind hates an unresolved loop. So the mind goes, man, I want to solve that problem. You actually open up the loop so you then solve it. At the same time, what you're doing is the question influences state. So when you ask a person about a problem and the cost of that problem and what pain it's caused in the business, they actually experience those emotions, which is again why you then want to move to future-based questions. The future-based questions, so where would you like the business to be in 6 to 12 months from now? if I could wave a magic wand, or if you could wave a magic wand, what do you think the ideal solution might look like so that we solve this problem that you've got facing you today? And there, how would you measure success? What would be some of the KPIs or the metrics you'd like to use to know that you've solved this problem, or in fact not only solved the problem but turned it into an opportunity to grow the business? And again, what's at stake if you don't solve the problem? What's the consequence? What are the costs of not solving it? Now again, you're not going to ask all these questions in the rapid fire way I'm doing it now. You'll do it in a conversational tone. And again, what would make this a winning investment for you? So what kind of ROI would you need to see if you were going to be serious about taking action on this problem? Now, these are power questions. And again, it's not just about knowing intellectually, it's about implementation. Implementation. Information is nothing without implementation. And that's what we do at Leigh Farnell Best Business. That's what we do with our Colour Zone selling system. We really are the sales manager's best friend. We are the business owner who wants to grow best friend. It is a system. It's proven over and over and over and over again. It's won awards for how effective it is, because it's not just some salesperson getting up the front and rabbiting on about what they do. It is education based. It is, we say, well, here's a principle. If the body is not involved in the learning, there's no transfer of skill. So if you actually want your people or you to improve, you need to do the drills and the exercises that we have. And we've actually got exercises and drills we can give to the sales manager or you, the business owner, so that we develop and transfer the skills, so there's stickability, so there's transferability. But today we're talking about the power of questions, past-based questions, current state questions, future state questions, and how you use those strategically to get way better at having a high quality conversation, needs discovery conversation, consultancy-based sales conversation, value-based selling conversation. So whether you're IT, law, accounting, engineering, any B2B services, or really any product at all, you need to know how to ask these questions. But I'm particularly interested here in B2B. So, want to find out more? Touch base. If you're committed to growth, don't just keep listening to these podcasts. Pick up the phone, send an email, go to the website, make contact. This is the time of year to get into it. Here we are right now. It's the perfect time of year to pick up the phone and say, hey, tell me more about what you guys can do to help our business improve our sales team dynamics, and improve the productivity and the performance of our business. Here, have a listen to this announcement and then pick up the phone and give us a call or touch base via the website. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. I'm Leigh Farnell. Hi there, it's Leigh Farnell here. Can I ask you a question? Is your sales team ready to make 2025 their best year yet? January's here, and so it really is the perfect opportunity to kickstart success with the CZ6 Sales Transformation Program. Now, it doesn't matter if you're in B2B or retail sales. For the past 25 years, our proven CZ6 system will empower your team with the skills to close more deals, overcome objections, and maximize every sales opportunity. Whether it's building confidence, mastering negotiation, or sharpening their focus, our training and coaching will give your team the competitive edge they need to thrive in today's fast-paced market. And here's the best part. January isn't just the start of the year, it's the start of fresh budgets, new goals, and untapped opportunities. So don't wait for Q4 to wonder why you're falling behind. Start strong and make 2025 the year your sales team dominates. Invest in their growth, invest in their success, and invest in your bottom line. Call us today at 0412 945 402 or visit leighfarnell.com. January won't wait. Why should you? The CZ6 Sales Transformation System. We put wings onto your sales results.